Well, we knew Syracuse football was bowl-bound after its season-ending win against BC last week. There were some guessing games as to who the Orange would face and where. Well, the wait is over. The results are in. Welcome to sports. I'm Claudia Bellofatto. The Syracuse men's basketball 2018 regular season kicked off tonight up against a team the Orange has never played before in program history, the Eastern Washington Eagles. And the Eagles got a little taste of what this now 16th-ranked team is made of. Welcome back to our Syracuse basketball preview show. I'm Claudia Bellofatto, joined by Tyler Aki and Drew Carter. All right, guys, let's start off with these injuries. We have Coach Boeheim coming into his 43rd season. He's a lucky guy coming back with all 5 of his starters from last year. But what are the odds all 3 of his point guards hurt at the same time? Speaking of winning streaks, the Syracuse Crunch look to extend their point streak to 12 straight games with a win against the Cleveland Monsters on the road tonight. One across the board in the first, Alex Volkov behind the net. He feeds Taylor Radish. Goalie catches a piece, but it pops in. Syracuse take the lead. Jack White finds Williamson, who really just makes this game look too easy. Another dunk. 285 pounds, looking like a feather out there, bringing Duke up 27-10. It's only the first half. Into the second, Marquise Bolden. Why not add to the damage with a dunk? Andrew, big win for you guys tonight. Your first multi-hit performance in a few weeks and your first pro home run. How'd it feel? Here with Lucas Knowles, who had his Auburn debut last night. 2 innings of relief pitching, no hits, no walks. Did you have any jitters? Because you made it look pretty easy. Ricardo Mendez, who's back from his 2nd hamstring injury of the season. Ricardo, tonight, your first back-to-back game since early July. What's it been like coming back from those injuries? Here with Neomar Gomez and Onyx Vega translating for us tonight. Thank you, Onyx. Neomar, you had a 7 strikeout performance last night, your first win on the mound in over a month. How was that comeback for you? Drew Ward leads the Doubledays was the headlines today, and you did. Last night you had a great game. We've been seeing you hit well, but last night things seemed to really click. What was that turning point?
I just went to the cage yesterday. Kind of came all together last night, so.
You hit 315 in AA Harrisburg, here over 330. What's been the key to that consistency? You guys ever get a little friendly competition going at family dinners or anything?
Oh yeah, like the first date I had with my fiance, she actually busted my window out off of me, so she actually took me yard.
Here with hitting coach for the Doubledays, Mark Harris, who I thought was going to be tired after coming in at 5:30 this morning from the road game, but he says he's fine. He actually walked 3 miles from home today. You said sometimes when a guy's struggling, there's only so much coaching you can do. Sometimes you kind of have to step back and let them feel it out. How do you know when to step in versus when to step back? You were one of 7 coming out of Georgia Tech drafted. Do you guys keep in touch? You have a little group chat going on?
We do.
And you're from Jersey but went to school in Boston, and I'm from Boston, so I gotta ask, what is the most annoying thing that Boston people do?
They say wicked all the time. It's ridiculous.
I am so guilty of that. And I've noticed you have a little celebration when you get a good hit. Can we see what that looks like?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Okay, that's a single, right? And then you get a double. That's a double. Okay, yeah. And then the single, what's that song? Stir the pot?
Yeah.
Okay. A 4-3 win for the Auburn Doubledays against the State College Spikes in Game 1, and a win that was much needed. Claudia Bellofatto, joined by JD Rachi. As I asked JD in pregame today, what's the key to a win? And he said, we got to get hits from guys 1 through 9 today. We saw 8 of those 9 guys get a hit, and here we are, a 10-5 win. Because I was talking with some of the guys before the game.
Absolutely.
I said, you know, how are you guys feeling coming into this series? And they said, we're tired. And they have a day off on Monday, and that's going to be big. But that's something we got to remember. These guys are playing a lot of baseball. What is it going to take to finally turn things around for this team? This must be tough for the guys. Like we said, they're tired at this point in the season. Lost 14 of the past 20 games tonight, made it 15. What's it going to take? Standing at 6'6", weighing in at 324 pounds, Jalen Robinson took on the role of protecting others in his life early, both on and off the field. Now, as the 2019 NFL season approaches, Jalen is presented with a new task, getting a spot on the Atlanta Falcons roster. As he enters this new chapter, I got a chance to sit down with him to see how his role has evolved as his journey does. At home, man of the house, with your mom and your sister, protecting them. On the field, O-line, your quarterback, your teammates. And you said if football doesn't work out, maybe the Secret Service. So you're a protector. You've kind of taken on that role. Where'd that come from?
I think it just started from an early age. I was kind of put in the role of being the man of the house because my father wasn't around when I was younger.
Here I am at the home of Doug and Janet Young. I'm about to get a little tour inside from the Auburn Doubledays players. Let's go take a look. Hey, welcome. How are we? Good. Janet Young, who's going to lead our tour?
All right, I'll lead.
What do we got?
On our off days, we'll come out here. Maybe we'll play some spike ball, and I'll throw Albert or Todd in the pool, and we'll have a good time.
He knows not to throw me.
Yeah, he knows better. Yeah.
All right, what's the go-to snack?
Oreos. For these guys, Oreos. Golden Oreos are my favorite. Mega stuffed. Have to be mega stuffed. Todd bought the thins. Don't buy the thins.
So what are the personalities like? It seems like there's a lot of different ones.
Terrible.
Is it like living with a bunch of brothers?
Yeah. The Farm 4. Yeah, we call ourselves. Farm 4.
I'm excited. See a farm.
You know this song, right?
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We're not at Falcon Park anymore. That Super Bowl matchup last night, not the most exciting, but luckily there's enough excitement in the world of Syracuse athletics to make up for it. I'm Claudia Bellofatto, here to bring you the top 5 headlines of the week in Syracuse athletics. Syracuse softball kicks off its season this coming weekend. In at number 5, the Orange will head to Arizona this Friday to play in the first round of games at the Grand Canyon University Tournament. And speaking of seasons beginning, your number 4 headline of the week, Syracuse men and women's lacrosse hit the turf for their first season matchup this Friday in the Dome. Don't miss the action. Grab your tickets online at qs.com/tickets. A strong Orange presence at the U.S. Track and Field Cross Country Championship brings us to number 3. 4 current and former Q's members produced the top 11 performances at the event, and not only can Q's produce on the track and field, but in the classroom too. 10 Syracuse cross-country runners were named to the All-ACC cross-country team to honor their success in sport and academics. Number 2, Syracuse women's basketball. The Orange pushed to 6-2 in the conference with a win over Virginia. A close game for the Orange, but Monica Hayat secured the final lead, connecting on 2 free throws with a minute left to play in regulation. The team will face number 3 Louisville on Thursday in their final road game before a 5-game homestand. And a pair of road wins for men's Orange basketball brings us to number 1. The Orange are now 7-2 in ACC play after taking down Boston College and Pitt on the road. The Orange are back home and will host Florida State tomorrow night. Tip-off set for 8 o'clock. And your ticket for that game and all other Dome events can be found online at qs.com/tickets. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram for all things Syracuse athletics. Until next week, I'm Claudia Bellofatto, and that's your top 5 headlines of the week. We are about to play a little game I like to call Everything But Net. So I'm going to give you 60 seconds on the clock, and you got to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
A little nervous. Here we go. 60 seconds start now. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Wait, can we
Off to a good start.
Can we reset?
No, you can't.
NFL player.
Okay.
Race car driver.
Race car driver. If you could be anyone for a day, who would it be?
Derek Jeter.
Hey, who would it be?
LeBron James.
If you could marry a celeb, who would it be?
Probably Johnny Manziel's wife, Brianna Tiesi, I think it is.
If you're gonna marry her, you gotta know her name.
Rihanna.
Brianna, what is your biggest fear?
Heights.
Big fear of heights. Probably, I would say heights. Or claustrophobia. I have a claustrophobia thing.
Okay, what is your pet peeve?
People making weird noises when they eat.
When someone like coughs around me or like sneezes around me, I guess, like something like that.
Kind of gross. If I give you $2 million right now, what would you do with it?
I'd invest $1 million and I'd help my parents pay off some bills.
Oh, that's the best answer. What is the weirdest thing that you do?
Paint my toenails.
Oh, what color?
Only during lacrosse season. Only during lacrosse.
Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, if you need a little something in college football to talk about, how about this crazy LSU-Texas A&M matchup tonight? With less than 30 seconds in the fourth, Aggies quarterback Kellen Mond muffs the snap, throws it downfield, it's intercepted. You can see here LSU going crazy thinking they just won the game. But wait a second, officials rule that Mon's knee was actually down, you can see here, when he recovered the fumble before he threw the ball. So the game's actually still alive, and this would really just be the start to a long ending. No time left on the clock. Mon finds Courtney Davis in the end zone, bringing the game into overtime. And fast forward 7 overtimes later. Yeah, you heard that right, 7. Mon to Davis again, this time for the 17-yard completion. LSU coach Ed O not too happy in that Gatorade-soaked shirt. With the game tied up, the Aggies go for the 2-point conversion. Mon steps back a beat, finds Kendrick Rogers, and it's good to end the game with a win for the Aggies 74-72.